Welcome to Chick Chatter. Welcome 101.1 the family. My name's Kalita.
My name is Dion.
My name is Nell.
My name is Tawana.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How y'all doing today?
Hey.
Y'all good? How's your week been?
Weekend.
Exactly. Week is weekend.
Yeah, let Nell explain. I think she weekend.
I'm like Kalita said before. Listen, when can we stop working?
Yeah.
That part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ready to be
75?
Nikki Newman.
Nikki Newman, that's right. Or I said Louise Jefferson. I'll take Louise Jefferson.
Any one of them.
Create me a good help center, yeah.
You ready to clean blinds with vinegar and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because I don't think I can afford a maid. So yeah, I have to be cleaning the blinds.
You gotta get somebody else to do it.
Y'all, I want to ask y'all, what are y'all pet peeves? Everybody name one of their pet peeves.
Girl, we did that before. Now I gotta think of something.
I know, and I ain't had nothing. Remember, I had a
you didn't have
I know I have a pet peeve. I hate when people generalize something. Like, when you're talking and they may have an issue with something, and they will generalize like what you've done instead of making it specific. When you always do, well, when do I do that?
I got you.
Okay.
That irritates me because
I'm sorry, Dion. I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
You're fine. I know. I just said that irritates me. That really does, because I hate that generalization.
But dang, you hate us then, because we always telling you that.
There
you always pick. We said it every TikTok. You always picking them set squares, so you hate us. Now you mad at us.
But no, that's specific though. You even though you say I always do something, it's still a specific thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
Instead of like you always saying I gotta think about it, because I gotta come up with an example.
No, I understand what you're saying, because in a way, and I'll piggyback off of you, a pet peeve of mine is when people say all and everybody. Because typically that's not the case. It's not everybody. Right. And it's not all
women.
Right.
So that's
all
like saying, well, they say.
All people say. So whenever you group a whole group of people together, and when you group all together or everybody together, you lying.
Well, like example, like when they say, if somebody has an issue with you and they say, well, everybody else think this. Well, who is everybody else?
Yeah.
That's
what I mean. Like the general, like that's very general, and I don't like that. Well, who is everybody else? But then you can't tell me who everybody else is.
Right. Okay. Well, you put it in, and I'm gonna say I got two, but I only said one the last time we had this question. I hate dishes in the sink. Everybody know that. I hate it. But I also hate it, and I don't understand how people get out their bed and don't make it up in the morning. I don't understand it. I just don't.
Right.
I don't. That's a pet peeve of mine. Get out the bed, say your prayers, make your bed up, and then go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. Because when you come back home and you walk in your room, you are confused. You ready to relax. You can't relax because now you got to make up your bed that you about to get back in. Yes, Nell. You don't make up
the bed to get back in.
You don't make up your bed.
She is people and she is me.
I do not. Let me think about that.
Really, Nell?
Now you didn't make up your bed when we lived together? Or did I make it up for you?
I might have, but it's definitely not my thing.
Now
Donnell is the bed maker.
I don't remember that, but if you say so.
I mean, it was probably made then, but that's not what I do.
It's not
your ministry now.
So none of y'all make up y'all beds in the morning. Y'all just get out the bed and go do what you do.
Yeah, pretty much.
I turn around and spread, make my bed.
Okay, well, my bed.
No.
Look, moving on.
I do. Well,
you know what I don't like though?
What?
Mine is more words. Y'all know I get caught up on words when people mess up words.
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, I don't like.
Did you know I'm good for calling somebody out? Like, what?
That would be me.
Yes, you are.
What you
So,
say?
do you have a particular word that makes your skin crawl?
Oh,
She had a particular word that week when I said fermented, when she knew it was fermented.
What?
that ain't it though.
Fermented?
But yeah, because Tawana
fermented.
always making up words.
You know what I mean, though.
She need a translator.
I
can't stand when people say draws.
Oh yeah.
Oh, put on your big girl drawers.
I hate that word.
So what's your preference?
They
Put on your
panties or something.
Victoria's Secret
Underwear.
What? Underwear. Okay.
Or panties.
Oh.
So what is it about drawers?
I don't know. This sounds so vulgar.
Does it sound too much like furniture? It sounds too much like furniture, don't
I
it?
don't
too much like
furniture.
It sounds too much
like drawer.
Oh.
Sound vulgar. Like get them
thinking
drawers.
about she think about that flow. That's what she thinking about.
No.
That cycle. That's what she know. Like, these my cycle draws. How you cycle draws.
That's probably what it is. She thinks of them being
like, I don't need
that. I do not like that word.
I don't like when people say salmon.
Say what?
Oh, with the L.
Salmon.
Oh, I don't.
Can I have some salmon?
Instead of salmon.
Salmon.
That's
potato, potato.
Speaking of pet peeve. Speaking of words.
Pet peeve.
All right, y'all. Let's get into some topics. This one may be a little bit in depth, but I just want to know your thoughts. Can you have a happy family and a successful career at the same time? A happy family and a successful career at the same time.
I believe so.
I mean,
too. I think it's a balance.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have to find the balance. I don't think it comes easy.
Right.
Because it's going to come with some trial and error. You're going to be juggling some things and figuring out what works, what doesn't work for you, your family, but I think it's doable. It's just a matter of balancing both of them.
What's your thoughts, Tawana?
Yeah, because that was a
No. I totally agree with Nell said. We just have to the definition of families. So immediately you think partners, whether it's mama, daddy, mama, right? For sure, it has to be easier for people who got two parents in the household, whatever it is, whatever they are, right? Opposed to a single parent. And I'm gonna tell you why. I was raised in a 2-parent household, right? And you got to tag team some stuff. So if daddy working 20 hours a week and mama working 8, the majority of the kid raising, that's going over there to mom. You hear what I'm saying? Daddy over here paying all these bills. So we gotta balance some stuff out. If you a single parent though, you can have a happy family, but you gotta have some. This is a priority for us. I go to work, y'all go to school, we come home, we probably doing homework together. It's a lot of sacrifices and a lot of dominoes and checkers that got to be played. But absolutely, I think you can have a family and have a great career. Absolutely. Priorities, you got to prioritize. But yeah.
What are your thoughts, Dion?
I think that having to find a healthy balance is definitely the only way that any of that will ever work. And looking at it from a partner or single parent. I was a single parent, so it was definitely a struggle. But also, I think with me growing up, part of my life with a 2-parent household, that was a struggle too, because my dad traveled a lot for his job. So my mom, even though we had 2 people in the family, I had my mom and dad in the family, it still was a lot of the responsibility was on my mom, who then had to leverage my aunt and uncles and,
the village.
The village, yes. So my mom had to.
Were y'all happy? The question, the thing was, were y'all happy? Was it a happy?
really think I was happy because as I look back on how my childhood was, I was kind of naive on a whole lot of stuff. So my parents really did shield, and I did like that because I don't know if they realized they were shielding us or is that's just how
how they were.
Yeah, just how I viewed the world. But I didn't, so I thought I was happy. We played, we went over other people, we always enjoyed at home. I remember my mom was one of those people that believed in breakfast, lunch, and dinner cooking. Even though she worked night shift, we were on our routine. We ate by a certain time, and then once we ate, wash the dishes, give us our baths, put us in bed. Then she lay down for a little while before she got up. Then we would go to my aunt or uncle's house, on her way to work.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just saying. So it was. I don't think I really had time to know
what was going on because y'all
was going on. It was just get up and
go. You had a routine, unlike what some of these kids have today. Go Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
you had structure.
That part,
and that my mom was OCD, so yes, there was a lot of structure there.
Yeah, I think for me, my kids grew up in I grew up in a single family household, and that my childhood was happy. But my mom also relied on family to kind of step in when she needed to. My sons were they had a 2-parent household. However, my husband's job required him to be away a lot, so it felt like a single family household because I was having to do everything because he was out of town.
Okay.
Now he would help when he could. He would make adjustments when he could, but there are a lot of times he could not, and he made significantly more than I did, so we can't jeopardize his job.
Right.
I also think it plays into. We have to look at what is a successful career to you, and how high powered is your career, how demanding is your career, because that plays a role too. And I think if you have a demanding career, there are definitely going to be some things that's going to fall through the cracks. I don't think you're able to do everything at 100. I just don't. I don't think you can be 100% mom, 100% wife, and 100% employee or CEO. Something falls.
It does.
Something's gonna fall, but successful people, I don't care if you work at 7-Eleven or run a 500, what is it, a Fortune 500?
Fortune 500.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your priorities are going to be priorities. If your
correct
are your priorities, I'm going to tell my 500 Fortune company, my child is a priority.
Fortune 500.
Fortune 500, whatever it is. My family is a priority. I'm gonna work my ass off for 40 hours or 80 hours, however much I gotta do. But when it comes down to my child, that is a non-negotiable, right? And sometimes it might don't work like that, but like you said, you're gonna have some village people. I'm calling her grandparents, her godmamas, her aunts. This time I can't do it, y'all. I really gotta be at my office, but handle that. Don't let me feel like, oh, your career is so much better, more important than me. I think that's a self evaluation you would have to do. What's more important to you?
And then you got to look at, what's a successful career? If I'm not making a lot of money, or if I don't have a huge title, or if I can't close the door to my office, but I'm happy when I go to work every day, that's success too. It depends on what you view as success.
Success is having work ethic. I wouldn't care if you flip
your definition, because sometimes it's not about money.
Yeah. So a lot of people make money miserable as hell.
Exactly.
Hey, radio family, we will continue this when we come back. This is a good conversation. So subscribe to the Chick Chatter podcast, and we will see you when we get back.